Pew 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 pew. Nailed it. Hello and welcome back to Captain Crash Gaming. I am Captain Crash 117, as always, bringing you the Concealed Void, another Master Legendary Lost Sector. This time it is found in Europa. It has Overload and Barrier Champion, so plan yourself accordingly. I will be using Hung Jury SR4 for those pesky barrier guys, and Le Monarch for the Overload guys. There's the anti-barrier scout rifle, and I also have a rocket launcher for doing a little extra damage. Now, if you don't know what's going on here, there's basically a triumph to complete every single one of the lost sectors on Master by yourself. Also, to complete every single one of the Masters without dying. And then there's also one for doing it on Legendary difficulty, the difficulty right below it. But that's a lot easier than this one. So we're doing the Master version. We're going to try and do it flawlessly without dying. And see if we can go. So right in the beginning here, you've got an Overload champion, and then on to his right now is a Barrier champion. Sometimes the Overload champion comes out kind of aggressive, and he's doing what he does right now, but he kind of does it like right off the bat. And sometimes the stupid Barrier does his dumb Barrier thing on him, and it can be kind of a hassle. I got kind of lucky this time around, but no big deal. And as soon as you kill the override, the Barrier champion will start to kind of back off. He'll run into this corner over here, where to my left is a Super Shank that has a solar shield, which can kind of be annoying if you don't have a way of dealing with solar. Fortunately enough for me, my rocket launcher is solar, so I'll be able to just take care of him pretty quickly. There he is right there. Oh my god, aim. I'm going to use my rocket just because it is solar, and it one-shots it. And we're going to continue into the next room, which is pretty open, and there is two champions, one of each again. To your left immediately when you walk in is a Barrier champion, kind of off, and right in front of me, right there on that platform, there's a Overload champion and a bunch of dregs, and the Shanks are also all over in this room. Now, if you get kind of lucky, like I do right here, you can get him before he kind of runs behind all the walls and kind of becomes a little bit harder to kill. So if you stun him onto the left there, it becomes easy, and then this Overload will come out onto the ledge, and you're kind of far away, out of danger from his explosives, so you can kind of just sit here and wreck him too. Also on the platform with him is a few dregs. We're pretty easy to take care of, and there are some Shanks flying away as well. If you go over to the left here, you can get a good aim at the platform down below. And then if you want to go up here, if you're having trouble with that Overload, like maybe he's teleporting away and kind of just being rude, you can come up here, and it kind of gives you good protection. You kind of want to kill the guys across from you first, those guys down there, because they shoot at you, and they're super rude. But once you do that, you'll have free reign to kill the champions to the right, if you're having trouble and they're not coming to the platform like they did for me. And once you've got them killed and you grabbed all the ammo that you need, you're going to head over to this ledge, and there's another one of the solar guys. I have to just fix him with my rocket launcher. And then an Overload right here at the very top. He also just kind of stands there. I don't know if Destiny 2 just made champions easier. I feel like they used to be way more of a pain than they are now, or if we're just super used to the way that they work now, that they just become easier. But yeah, anyways, once you kill him, there's just a little sniper boy at the top you gotta murder if you can aim, and then you gotta progress to the next room. The next room is a long tunnel, which starts off with a few of these spear boys, and then there's some explosive Shanks, and then at the end of the tunnel is a Barrier and an Overload champion, and it's just as fun as it sounds. It can be a little bit difficult, kind of depending on how the two interact. Like, for me, they keep being stupid, and the Barrier guy keeps using his Barrier on the Overload, and that can be kind of annoying, especially when he starts teleporting away from you. And then, yeah, when you jump over there, the explodey Shanks come out, so you actually have to run back and shoot those explodey Shanks so that you can get over there. And then, so what I'm actually going to do here is, after I stun this guy, instead of dealing with this, I'm just going to remind him why I'm called Captain Crash. Bam! Alright, and then once he's dead, you can kind of just deal with the overload, who once you get a good shot on him and get him to be a little bit stunned, there we go, he becomes remarkably easier. Now I'm going to speed up a little bit here for killing this guy, because I just used my bow to do it, and it kind of takes forever. And then once you have all of these guys taken care of, you're ready to move on to the boss room. Now the boss room is just right down here when you drop down, and first there's like these wave of stabby boys. You got to kill them, and once they do, the boss spawns, and this boss is one of the big kill for the fallen, just a big tanky guy, doesn't want to die. But so what I do is I hide back into this corner over here, because he kind of just runs around in front of you, sort of. Now he will still melt you and kill you pretty quickly, and it's also really helpful to kill some of the other stuff that's hanging about while you do it, just because they're shooting at you at the same time. All the dregs and all, the fight, it all adds up. So you basically just stay back here and shoot at him. And if you ever really get hurt, you can always jump back up the ledge where you were at for a little bit of extra safety. I'm going to be doing that probably at least once during this run. But yeah, you just sit here. I got my Thunder Crash. I'm going to hit him. And when you get him down to, I think, his halfway mark on his health, he summons some more dudes. So yeah, I kind of run up here to get to safety before dropping down, and there's more Shanks, there's more Stabby Boys. He's also kind of just right there. As you notice, he does kill you rather quickly. I got pretty lucky, but yeah, that's about all you got to do. It also, for some reason, when he dies, a bunch of dudes spawn. I'm not entirely sure why. Seems kind of counterintuitive, but I'll show you that here in a second after I kill him. I will, I'm just going to speed up the video to be a little bit quicker. But yeah, he's dead, and then for some reason there's just all of these dudes in here, like a bunch of dregs, a bunch of stabby boys, a bunch of shanks. They all just kind of come out of nowhere. I don't know if I just didn't kill them or if they spawn at the end, but there you have it. That's the end of this one, and I had already done it previously, so I didn't get the triumph this time, but I already have the triumph. And now if you like this video, or found it at all useful, feel free to leave a comment below telling me what kind of stuff you liked or didn't like. Hit the like button and subscribe if you love Destiny and want more Destiny 2 content. Thank you so much for watching.